He calls himself the truth. But if you were raised like I was raised in a biblical household, you know that there's a lot of false prophets.
Chill out. We're not doing all that.
What do you think when he says that about you?
There's a lot of false prophets, baby.
If I'm a false prophet, you gotta prove it. You gotta prove I'm a false prophet.
Hey, I'm a truth seeker, baby. I seek out the truth.
You know, you got man. As soon as I won that title, you got injured. You got injured. As soon as I won the title,
look,
you got injured.
like I don't want more money in my bank account. Like I don't want more money in my bank account.
Once I get that WC belt, you gonna retire.
You ain't gonna get it.
I want to talk about something. I want to talk about Keith Thurman saying eventually Errol Spence is going to have to come see him at 147 before he moves up. Listen, I like Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman gets a bad rap to a certain degree when you take into consideration all the opponents that he faced at 147. Diego Chavez, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Manny Pacquiao, Luis Collazo. Okay, so it's not like Keith Thurman hasn't fought, guys at 147, but Errol Spence is right. As soon as he got that belt, the IBF Championship of the World, he was saying that he was hurt. And to be honest with you, Keith Thurman, for the most part, since 2017, has been hurt all the time. I like Keith Thurman because I think he's fought the best competition at welterweight when you compare him to the other great welterweights. But at the same time, Errol Spence is a fighter I do see him ducking now, and he's a fighter that I saw ducking, previously. I hope Keith Thurman can get a fight with Errol Spence because that's a matchup that was actually talked about before Errol Spence ever thought about fighting Terrence Crawford or Sean Porter. But it's a fight that Keith Thurman kind of seemed like he didn't really want, and it was a fight that Errol Spence wanted more, a couple of years back. But I think Keith Thurman sees vulnerability in Errol Spence, sort of like other fighters. That's why you see a lot of guys calling out Errol Spence, nowadays. But we'll see if Keith Thurman actually gets in the ring with Errol Spence, but I doubt it.